Okay guys, greeting and welcome back to your Dr. DIY's channel. So basically this microwave, the brand is Samsung, okay, and CE117PAE. We have a situation now whereby when we are using the microwave, namely to do baking, okay, so basically you got to preheat the microwave. When we preheat the microwave, there is an enormous amount of heat generated on the top of the microwave, and this is not the case it should be, okay, because when it was first purchased it was not that hot. Okay, so let's do some measurement and see how hot is hot. The probe, we just slide it just about so. Okay, so the temperature reading now is 27 degrees Celsius. We are going to preheat the oven. We're going to set it to fast preheat. We are going to select maximum temperature. Okay, so you can see maximum is 220, minimum is 40. So we're going to go right maximum 220. Okay, so we are going to preheat now. So here will be hot, so we keep this constant like this. Temperature is 38. So you can see the heating element on top, it is already red in color. So by right, there is some sort of insulation device here. Okay, so the temperature is 43. So what's the temperature? You see the temperature is already 88, 89, 90. This is tremendously hot. Yeah, can you see some smoke? That shouldn't be. The smoke shouldn't come out. Okay, so this is the problem now. Okay, simply indicating that the temperature is too high or the insulating material has already worn out. So how can we fix this problem? Right, you can see the temperature is coming out. Right, okay, so now it's cooling. So it's cooling down for 10 minutes. It's already preheated. The temperature is 140. Okay, so this is already above boiling point of water. Right, so by right now the heating element already off, meaning it's already preheated. So it's giving you about 10 minutes now to settle down. So it's reducing, from 10 minutes it's reducing. Yeah, I cannot touch. I just cannot touch. I can feel the heat. Okay, I just cannot touch because you can see the temperature here is 150. Right, 149 to 150. So there is this thing, we call it ceramic plates. Right, so what is the purpose of this? Is basically to prevent heat from coming out towards one surface. So in other words, if this surface is hot, okay, the heat is subjected to this surface. In other words, the heat here will be relatively low. I'm not saying that there will not be heat. There will still be heat, but relatively low. Okay, because heat cannot be destroyed. It only can be converted to other means. I'm just going to put a mark here. Okay, because I'm going to later show you the installation of the insulation sheets. Okay, and we are going to run the experiment again at the same parameters. Okay, the same connection. So we will see what is the maximum temperature we will get. Okay guys, So the oven now is completely cold. It's left overnight. So what we are going to do is we're going to remove this casing. Okay, so of course, first things first, you got to plug out your switch. So this is the back view of the oven. So it's a rather simple operation, a simple task. So you just remove all the screws, which holds this casing. So I'm going to remove them now. After removing the screws, please be noted, maybe your oven there is also a screw at the side here. So just gently slide this thing out towards you. So this is the cover. So gently just carry this cover out and place it in a safe location. So as you can see, this is the condition of the oven. So there was smoke coming out somewhere here, so we got to remove this panel, right? So you got 4 screws, 1, 2 and 3, 4. So after removing the screws, we just gently take out this panel, to see what's inside. So you can see the panel is rather oily, right? This is due to the insulating material, which is not performing well, right? So what we are going to do now is cover this part with the ceramic plate. So we are going to maybe put one here and one here. This is what we are going to do. So we got to measure how much we want. So I've already measured now, right? So this is the line I want it to be bent. So what you need to do is just take the knife and just apply a considerably amount of force, such that you get a groove. If you want to completely cut, of course, slide a few times to completely cut. But in this case, I'm just going to just do once. So I have already made a groove. So I just gently going to just bend this. You see, I'm not going to break it, but just bend it, right? So you see, so it is bent at the angle. Same goes to wherever I want it to be. So cut through is rather simple. Just keep on doing few times until this thing comes out. So roughly this is how I have bent my plate. So just gently, if you keep on bending continuously, this plate will break. So you just might want to consider doing it just 1 or 2 times. So of course I need to make 2 holes here. So what I've done is I have placed the plate here the way I want it to be, and I have applied some force here until you can see some mark, right? Mark of the nut, and then that is where you are going to make a hole. So I have my punching tool. So I'm going to place it exactly where I want it to be, and I'm going to hammer it there. The punching, the holes. I'm going to repeat the whole procedure on the next ceramic sheet. 2 plates have been cut according to the dimension, punched according to the holes dimension, and here it has been installed, as you can see. So I'm going to put this back on top here, right, following the correct setting of the screws. As you can see here, slightly bulging out, these are the place where the screws sit. So I'm going to put this back on top, and since I have 2 more silica plates, I'm just going to put it on top. So in other words, I'm going to sandwich them together such that the intermediate layer is the white insulator. So we have already finished installing. So the cover is being placed back. I have another extra sheet of ceramic plate. I just put it on top here. Of course you may use aluminium tape. Right, so this aluminium tape, there is some sort of adhesive, right? So in the event when you are using a microwave, you might have some initial foul smell due to the adhesiveness, but not to worry, in a few runs it will go away, right? So everything is done, so we're going to fix back the cover and do the measurement of the surface temperature. Okay, so everything has been set back as how it was. So now we are going to use back the correct settings like yesterday. Fast preheat, so we are going to heat for 220 degrees Celsius, and the same place the thermocouple is placed to measure the temperature. So now the initial temperature is 26. So let's see what is the outcome. Bismillah. Temperature is still 26. Okay, so you can see the heating element is basically red in color. Okay, so by right now the temperature should increase. Oh, it is still 26. Okay, I can put my hand here now. Basically, I don't feel anything at all. Temperature just went up by 1 degrees. Okay, let's monitor if there's any smoke. So far there is no smoke. Okay, so it has already been heated up. Okay, so it gives about 10 minutes to cool down. Okay, so the maximum temperature we get here is 123.24. Let's see, because yesterday we got 150. There is mild smoke. Okay, maybe due to the new silica sheet and also the adhesive of the aluminium tape. So of course behind me is hot. Here is hot. Okay. Okay, here is, yes, definitely is hot. 126 degrees. Ten more seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So in other words, what we can achieve is 109 degrees Celsius. Okay guys, so I hopefully this video have brought in some knowledge about your oven. Okay, so if you have some problem on your oven whereby the surface is very hot, I hopefully this video serves has a guide or has a reference on how you can improvise or you can reduce the surface temperature of the oven. So till we meet again in our next video, I am your Dr. DIY consultant checking out. Wish you all the best, take care, and God bless you.